Well, it was absolutely fantastic from the very beginning, and the college was small and personal and deeply Christian and committed to the Lord's work, and I was looking for that, and a good educational program. Well, it really affected my whole ministry, because shortly after I arrived, the associational missionary, Homer Morris, had his office in the building that burned, and he just sort of seemed to thought he saw something in me. I'm not sure what, but he thought he saw something in me, and so he helped me connect up with First Baptist Church and plant a mission, which is now Mount Yona Baptist Church. And so within 3 or 4 weeks after I arrived, I'd never preached in my life, and I was out pastoring and starting a church and visiting in the community. And from that, I started another church in Macon, and later on became the director of church planting for Georgia Baptist Convention. And so I was there 25 years in various capacities. So it all began at Truett McConnell College. My whole life was changed by that experience.
It was a wonderful experience for me because it was such a Christian atmosphere. And the people that I met, the friends that I still have from Truett McConnell, we wanted our children to go there. 3 of them did, and it was just it was wonderful. My dorm burned, and it was in February. We had free weekends. Every so often, you had a weekend, and everybody had to go home. You didn't have a choice unless it was the preachers, and they stayed. But I was at home, and my dorm burned, and I lost everything, except just a few books and something like that. My bed melted down over the box of books that I had in there. And they put us to live over what was then the 10-cent store, the last store in the corner there of town. And it was a warehouse, but they built it into rooms. And I think there were about 8 of us in a room. And we had 2 bathrooms maybe on that hall. And Miss Sampy was the literature teacher then, and she was our dorm mother, I guess you'd call her. And so we made it all right. We lived there. We lived from February and March in individuals' homes, and the town just accepted us in so many ways. And we lived in homes, and then they moved us back to the dorm and they had it ready.
I think a lot of our friendships were built on a spiritual level, not just the fact that we met each other at Truett, but that it was a spiritual thing. And we spent some time doing a lot of praying, Bible studies, things like that, and ministry. So I think a lot of them were built on a deeper level because of that, but definitely an improved walk with God.
And we have some kids, some of our grandkids go to larger state schools, and they have 200 or 300 people in a class, and we had individual care. That we knew the professors and knew their personal life, knew them off campus. And I'm sure it's still the same way, because when I go on campus, I sense that. And the campus it just has a wonderful home-like feeling to it. And I think kids just come there today and love it. We've seen kids from our church here, other churches, and they've all loved it. They hate to leave when it's over with, because that's home to them. The new buildings, new facilities, and the future of the college is wonderful. We were there when it was in the founding days, more or less, in the first decade or so, and now it's really reinventing itself for the modern age. It's intellectual, but it also takes in the personal needs of all the students, and I think that's the great thing about Truett McConnell. I'm so excited about what's going on and the expansions that are happening, and I believe there's room for more people, and now we want to send more people there.